Hey, what's up everybody? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Paldean Fates is going to be released on this Friday and I am really excited about this set. It features a bunch of really cool special illustration rare cards as well as being our first shiny hunt set in over 2 years. There's a bunch of really cool stuff inside of it, and outside of that, based on secondary market prices, it looks like we have what is potentially our most expensive chase card since probably Evolving Skies. So a bunch of really cool stuff, and I don't think this is a set that you're going to want to miss out on. So in today's video, we're going to count down the top pulls from Paldean Fates. I am also happy to announce that I am partnering up with Whatnot to give away 100 booster packs of Paldean Fates. If you'd like to sign up to Whatnot, just click the link down in the description and you will instantly start following me. I am going to be hosting an auction live on Whatnot on Friday, January 26th, where I auction off a ton of really cool PSA 10 graded cards from my own personal collection. This is from my own personal vault, and all of these cards are cards that you are going to want inside of your own collection. All the cards are going to have a starting auction price of $10 because it's a PSA 10 auction. Every card inside of this auction is going to be PSA 10. That's just part of the theme, but we have a bunch of really cool cards. I'm going to be announcing some of them over the next couple of days, but some of the ones that are going to be inside of it include Pikachu V PSA 10, Pikachu V Max PSA 10, obviously because I'm a huge Pikachu collector, but we also have Umbreon V PSA 10, and a big kicker, we have ourselves a Gengar V Max Alt Art PSA 10 from Fusion Strike. So a bunch of these really cool cards can end up in your collection because they're my own personal cards. And like I said, all of these cards start off at $10 a card, so you have a great opportunity to pick up these cards at fantastic prices. If you sign up to Whatnot, you get $15 off your very first purchase, which is fantastic because I just happen to have a bunch of listings that are going to be between the $16 to $30 range, so you can find yourself a bunch of really good deals. So definitely sign up, win yourself some free Paldean Fates booster packs, and get some really good deals from me. I'm pretty excited about this opportunity because it's a great way to connect with viewers just like you and give you a part of my collection. Thank you to Whatnot for hosting this stream, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of today's video. Starting off the list at 10th place for some of the best pulls from Paldean Fates, I have myself a baby shiny card, which is the Baby Charmander shiny. A really cool card, and it has shown in the past that some of the baby shinies can be some of the most exciting pull. Specifically the most popular Pokemon, which includes Charmander as a starter. With the Charmander making it onto the 10th place of this list, it's not the only baby shiny even on this list, but I will say Paldean Fates actually has a bunch of really cool cards, especially on the special illustration rares, and even in the gold rare, because in 9th place we have ourselves a gold rare card, which is the brand newly designed Miraidon EX gold rare card. Most of the gold rare cards are not super popular. It seems like people don't really enjoy the combination of the gold and weird blue-green hue that the Pokemon Company is doing with these gold cards. Personally, it should have been gold and black. I think gold and black is usually the go-to colors, maybe gold and red, but gold and Robin green is not the perfect colors. But of all the new gold secret rare cards, the best one of the bunch is going to be the Miraidon EX, which is why it's making its place on this list. And in 8th place, we have ourselves our first special illustration rare, definitely not going to be our last one on this list, and that is the Clive special illustration rare. This one is really surprising because Clive is probably not the most popular trainer or supporter or character from the series. I don't mind Clive, I think it's a cool card, but the reason why Clive is on the list is because it absolutely has a fantastic special illustration rare card. It's one of those cards that you can look into it and see a bunch of really cool details, and it's really well designed. It's just a really cool special illustration rare, and I would be very happy to pull it inside of one of my Paldean Fates booster pack. Next up on the list, we got ourselves our next baby shiny card, and this card is currently the most expensive baby shiny inside of the Japanese set, and that is going to be the Pikachu shiny card. It's just a normal Pikachu, but it is a shiny hunt for Pikachu, and this card is really darn popular. It would not surprise me if this becomes the most expensive baby shiny card inside of Paldean Fates. Next up, we got ourselves another special illustration rare trainer card, and that is the special illustration rare penny. This card is just really nice. I love the color design of it. It's a cool card, and it's definitely deserving of a spot on this list. Next up, we got ourselves one of the first major shiny special illustration rare Pokemon, and that is the Gardevoir EX. This one's going to be interesting. The most expensive card from Paldean Fates is super obvious, but I think the next 3 slots have a lot of wiggle room. It's going to be interesting to see which cards take the 2nd and 3rd place spot for being the most popular cards inside of Paldean Fates. But one of the big ones that I think have a good shot of it is going to be the Gardevoir EX. It's got a really solid special illustration rare artwork. It's actually my favorite of this whole entire series, but in terms of the Pokemon, it's probably going to be the least popular one. It's going to be interesting to see if the illustration inside of this card carries it. I hope it does. I think it's the dark horse of the set, and I'm really rooting for it because everyone loves a good underdog story. Making it onto the podium though in 3rd place for the most popular cards to pull from Paldean Fates, we have ourselves the Iono Special Illustration Rare. This is the most expensive card inside of the Japanese version of this set, but it is a very different climate over here on the international and English side, where the 4 trainer cards are still really popular, but we prefer our Pokemon just a little bit more. The Iono is a really cool special illustration rare. I think they did a good job of it. It's very creative in terms of the art design, so I appreciated making it even onto the podium in a special illustration rare supporter card. That's usually pretty rare, but it's definitely deserving of 3rd place on the list. In 2nd place, for the most expensive card inside of Paldean Fates, we are going to have the shiny Mew EX. I think it's going to be very clear that the Mew EX is probably going to take on 2nd place. It's possible that the Iono or the Gardevoir takes this spot just because Paldean Fates is not fully released yet and we don't have all the data. As things settle down, it could be that the Iono or the Gardevoir becomes the 2nd place most expensive one. But I think for now, I think it's a safe bet to say that the Mew is probably going to be one of the more popular ones. It's a really cool looking card. It's a little bit goofy. Some people might not like the artwork because it's a little bit of a caricature, but I think it's neat. I think it's cute, and I definitely think it's a cool card to pull. I would be stoked to pull this card inside of one of my booster packs. But we are moving on to 1st place, and this one is not going to surprise you, and if it does, well, just be surprised because it is the Charizard Shiny Special Illustration Rare EX. It is a very popular card. I still think it's a little bit gaudy in terms of how brightly designed it is for this terrestrialized shiny Charizard EX, but it is a really cool card, and it is going to be the best pull from this set. Looking at secondary market prices based on what sold listings have been, it looks like this shiny Charizard EX is currently going for $400 on the pre-sale market, and the pre-sale market is always more expensive, and after the set is released and a bunch of people open up booster packs, the prices are going to settle down quite a bit, but that's very high. I can't remember the last time I saw an English brand new release card come out and be $400. I think the last time I saw that was with Evolving Skies with the Umbreon Alt Arc V Max, and that card stayed expensive for a very long time. I don't think Charizard has the same power. I think this set is just too readily available, and unless it's a super hard pull, which it might be, but if it's not a super hard pull, I think the Charizard is probably going to settle down below the $200 price point. Don't quote me on that. We don't know where it's going to settle. It might stay at $400 forever, but I don't think so. And that's the list for the best card to pull inside of Paldean Fates. There's a bunch of cards that we didn't even get to mention. There's some other special illustration rares and a bunch of other shiny EX card, even like the Gardevoir EX, just the regular shiny version of it is going to be completely cool to pull. So there's some cool stuff here. It's not as bad as some people make it seem. I'm excited about it. I think the cards inside of it are cool, and there's definitely some value to be had. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments section, and if you're still sticking around, then definitely check out my live auction on Whatnot. We are going to be selling a ton of really cool cards from my personal collection, and I hope you guys tune in just to see if you can snag up one of these bad boys at a great price. And remember, you get $15 off just for signing up to Whatnot, so you have nothing to lose. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.